Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Mustafa Abdurrahman Ahmed Mustamifo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome another video in Ramadan album of 2026. In this video, inshallah, we're gonna have our guest who's gonna answer the question the same way that we did in the quiz, as you guys seen some of my videos. So for this video, we're gonna have my guest is the one that you guys know already, and I'm gonna ask about like 8 questions. And then inshallah, what I also want to inform you guys is that in this video we're gonna combine, we're gonna ask 2 questions in a row, and then we're gonna have the other 2 questions in a row as well. So we have like approximately 8 questions that I'm gonna ask my special guest. So hi, my special guest here, and how are you? Are you ready for your first question? Here's your first question: when is wudu required? How long should a Muslim fast? Yes, I'm fine, thank you. It's an honor to see you once again. Okay, the answer to the question would be wudu is required whenever we need to pray, as it's one of the conditions of the prayer. And there's different opinion of the scholars whether are we allowed to touch the mushaf without wudu or not. Most of them say that yes, you need to have wudu. You can't do it without wudu, so it's better to have wudu if you want to hold or you want to touch the mushaf, as you guys know. So in prayer, that's when like we all agree that we need to have wudu. So the other question would be, how long does a Muslim fast? Muslims should fast at the start from Fajr and ends at Maghrib. So when the Fajr time enters, that's when we start fasting. We don't eat and drink, and then we start eating and drinking, breaking our fast when the time for Maghrib enters. So that answers your question. Here's your third and your fourth question: which month was the Quran revealed, and how is wudu performed? The Quran was revealed in the month of Ramadan. And how do we perform wudu? We perform wudu by washing our faces, by washing our hand up to the elbow, by wiping our head, and including by wiping our head, and then we put some water into our ears, and then we wash our feet up to the ankle. So this is the pillar and the obligatory part in making wudu. And also we should do them in sequence. Start from the hand up to the elbow. That's the first sequence. Okay, first, sorry, I mean, the first order is that you should start washing from your face, start from your hand up to the elbow, wipe your head, and then wash your feet up to the ankle. So this is how we perform wudu, and this is just in summary how we perform wudu. But I did not demonstrate it. Like if you want to see practically, I would advise you guys should watch movie. Maybe we might have another video, as you guys know. Which prayers are obligatory and sunnah to pray? What is suhoor and iftar? First of all, it's important to understand that the prayers are divided into 2 parts. We have obligatory prayer and the sunnah prayer. The obligatory prayers are the 5 daily prayers, which is Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. So these are the prayers that are obligatory to pray. If you don't pray them, there's a sin on you, and if you pray them, you're rewarded. As for the sunnah, there is no sin if you don't pray, and there is a reward if you do so. So sunnah prayers can be like the 2 rak'ahs before Fajr, 2 rak'ahs after Maghrib, 4 rak'ahs before Dhuhr, 2 rak'ahs after Dhuhr, and 2 rak'ahs after Isha. The 12 rak'ah known as Sunan Rawatib, and Taraweeh and Tahajjud. So these are some of the sunnah prayers, including as well Duha. So this is in summary, and that answers your question. Suhoor is a meal that we eat before we start fasting, which is like an hour or 30 minutes before Fajr. Because when Fajr enters, that's when we start fasting. So before we start fasting, we do that. We eat suhoor so that we can have blessings throughout the day. We can be strong and we can have some energy as well. So that's what suhoor. And iftar is the meal that we break our fast, which is starts at the time for Maghrib. So that answers your question as well. Have you memorized the Quran? Which is the longest verse in the Quran? Yes, Alhamdulillah, I have memorized the Quran. I finished once, which was in 2022, the Quran with a student, with a teacher, and Alhamdulillah, I still know some surah. Like I know Juz Amma, Juz Tabarak, but I feel like now, since I haven't gone to madrasa for a very long time, and I go to focus on my school, which I still in the high school. I feel like sometimes it's just I just forgot a little bit, but I can still remember some part of it. I still listen to the Quran, as you guys know. And as one thing is that if you keep listening to the Quran, and that makes it easier to memorize it. So that's just I just want to say. And the longest verse in the Quran is found in Surah Al-Baqarah, and it's going to be shown here. It's like one page, and you see it. It starts like this, just to say it, and you guys will see it on the video as well, inshallah. It starts like this: يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا تداينتم بدين إلى أجل مسمى فاكتبوه, and it ends with واتقوا الله ويعلمكم الله والله بكل شيء عليم. So that answers your question. Inshallah, in this we're gonna end the video here. So I wish you a good best month of Ramadan. I wish may Allah accept our fasting and our good deeds that we perform in this month of Ramadan. And I hope your fasting is well as well, and my fasting is good as well. So see you guys in another video. Like, subscribe, and see you guys in another video for Ramadan videos of 2026.